Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Well, welcome. This is the Prospects Plus Daily Training. My name is Mike O'Boyle. They call me the cowboy around here. I don't have a hat, but I do live in Texas. So I'm out here at the home office in sunny Florida. And we're excited to teach you guys some things about building your sphere of influence, how many people should be in your sphere of influence, easy ways to stay in touch with your sphere of influence using scheduled mailing campaigns, which I will take you to that section of our website here. Hopefully, you guys have had some experience in using our website. If so, that'll make the learning curve a lot easier. However, even if you've never done business with Prospects Plus before, it is super simple to get started and create a free account at prospectsplus.com. Now, NAR has some statistics that your business will live by, and we preach these all the time. Real estate agents closing 50 transactions per year or more say that 66% of their business comes from friends, family, acquaintances, and referrals from those other three sources. Otherwise, your sphere of influence. So the best way to maximize on those statistics is to build close personal relationships with those people. So some qualifications for people that should be in your sphere is, first of all, do they live in the geographic area that you do business in? And secondly, do they have the financial ability to buy or sell real estate? Those are some very basic qualifications, but if they don't qualify, then you don't want them in your sphere of influence. Now, some people confuse farm area with sphere of influence. There's a difference. Farm area you don't have a personal relationship with. Sphere of influence is usually people you've already met or done business with, or you're related to, or they're friends of family or friends of friends. Somebody that you might stop at the grocery store, at the bank, and chit chat with, pay a little visit with. But one thing we want to do is give you a valuable and powerful tool to help you build your sphere of influence. We've learned that the magic number of people that should be in your sphere of influence to get these results that we're guaranteeing, 3 extra closings a year, is 150 people. A Oxford psychologist determined that 150 people is the number that human beings are capable of having a relationship with. So in order to help you do that, we are going to give you a free business base system. Before I show you how to download the business base, I'd like to show you on our resources tab. You go to our sphere of influence calculator. Here is a very simple, easy tool that we've taken the NAR statistics and we've created a formula for you so that you can type in how much money you want to make. Type in what your average commission check is in your area. So I'm going to put in here 250,000, and let's just say that my average commission check is $6,000. Calculate my sphere of influence, and right here it tells you how many people you need to have in your sphere of influence in order to hit your income goals. Now, NAR statistics say that the average person moves every 5 to 9 years. I guess that means maybe the above average person moves every 2 to 3 years. But in all seriousness, every 5 to 9 years, the average person moves. Now, not everybody in your sphere of influence is going to move this year, but approximately 15% of them will. The real question is, are you going to be the realtor that helps them with their next sale or purchase, or are they going to call someone else? So the best way to make sure that you stay top of mind with them is to keep a close personal relationship with them and use the business base system. What I love about the business base system is it's very simple to use, and it really helps you think outside the box on people that should be in your sphere of influence. I'm just going to scroll down. I'm going to see if I can speed this up just a little bit when I'm scrolling. Here we go. You can read this after you download. It's a free download. There's a PDF file you can download, but I just kind of want to give you some ideas on who you should be jotting down. If you don't have a CRM, you can put it on paper for now and convert it to an Excel spreadsheet. That's fine. If you have a CRM like Google Docs or Microsoft Excel, that's fine too. But we just want you to get thinking outside the box on who should be in your sphere of influence. You can also start with people, if you're on Facebook, you can start with people who you're Facebook friends with. Again, keep in mind, you want them in your geographical area that you do business with, and you want them to be able to have the ability to buy or sell real estate. So print this out. It's free. You can find it on our website at prospectsplus.com. And we encourage you to start building your sphere of influence list as fast as you can. And if you need help with it, we can even help you with that. We have we're going to call it the easy button, where for $249, we will help you build your sphere of influence to 150 people. So keep that in mind. By the way, before we go any further, I want you to write down my email address so that you have it. It's cowboy@prospectsplus.com. If you want to have some help with building your sphere of influence, remember we have an easy button, $249. We'll help you get to 150 people that qualify to be in your sphere of influence. But we also don't want you to wait until you get to 150 people to start building those relationships. So download the free business-based system. And if you need any help, you can email me, and we would love to help you get going. So now I'm going to get started on your campaigns and how to schedule them. So if you go to prospectsplus.com and click on the campaigns tab, you see big red letters here, 3 extra closings a year guarantee. You're probably saying, are you guys crazy? How can you guarantee an extra 3 closings a year? Well, we are a little bit crazy, but we also mean it. We put our money where our mouth is, because studies show that if you stay in touch with those people and you send them something regularly and you call them on a regular basis and you see them face to face on a regular basis, that, and by the way, we don't want you asking for their business every time you contact them. We give you some great reasons to contact people without asking for their business. For example, little things, you could send them a text message saying that you had a dream about them last night, or tell them a joke. You could ask how their spouse is doing, or their kids. If you know their kids are in sports, ask how little Bobby's doing in baseball this year. You can call them for no reason. You can pick up your phone, do a little FaceTime visit with them, see how they're doing. Remember their birthday. By the way, we got some great birthday cards you can send them. There's a lot of great tools in this business-based system to get you to cultivate and keep those relationships with people so that you stay top of mind. So just to give you a quick overview on our guarantee, if you use our business-based system and send a monthly mailing of one of our sphere of influence campaigns that we've pre-selected these for a reason, because our clients have given us their feedback on what they've gotten the best results from. We currently have the most popular 8 campaigns pre-selected for you. But if you will mail them once a month, these postcards, and do the send, call, and see method in our business space, if you do not close an additional 3 closings in the first 12 months of doing this, we will refund the money that you spent on these postcards that we're recommending you send. Now, you're probably wondering, how are we going to know that? Well, it's simple. Part of our guarantee is if after 6 months you have not closed 1 transaction, you need to call us and ask for our help. So that's where the onus is on you. So if you haven't gotten that 1 closing in 6 months, give us a call. We will find out what you've been doing, maybe what you have not been doing, and we will coach you up to get you on track so that at the end of the 12 months, you will be on track to get a minimum of 3 extra closings. Of course, our goal is to have you get a lot more than that. Also, just a quick stat for you, the 20-year value of a customer. These are statistics from NAR. So year 1, first home purchase, let's say, and these are all NAR statistics. First sale is, let's say it's $189,700. Your commission, $5,691. If 8 years later, that person that you stayed in touch with, they sell that home that's now valued at $247,000. Their second home purchase is $309,000. The commission check on the sale is $7,400 roughly. The commission check on the new home purchase, roughly $9,200. And then 9 years later, they sell that home that's now valued at $403,000. Commission check is $12,100, and their third home purchase in year 18 is a $500,000 home, and the commission check on that is $15,000. So the 20-year value of a customer in commissions alone is $49,647. The cost of sending a postcard every month for the next 20 years is $246. So it's huge ROI for staying in touch with your sphere of influence. There's millions of reasons to do it, and we can't think of any reasons why you would not want to do it. So here's our campaign page. I'm going to pick one of our beautiful postcards that get the best results. I'm going to go ahead and go with quotes and inspiration. Well, let me log into my account really quick. So once I get into my sphere of influence campaign, you can see the different postcards we have to choose from. The dates are pre-selected for a monthly schedule for you, so you don't even have to think about it. This is super, super simple. If for some reason I want to unschedule one of those cards, I simply click that little blue check box and it will unschedule it, and it will put the next card in the queue as that next date. You can see here it's scheduled for March 16th. Here's one for April 16th. But I want to do it every 30 days for a year, so I'm not going to skip one. I'm also going to show you how you can schedule it to start anytime. So if you want your postcards to go out immediately, they will go out in two days from the day you schedule it. Otherwise, let's just say, well, we're getting near the end of the month. I want my campaign to start December 1st. That's fine too. You can pick any date you want it to start, and it'll automatically update those dates for you. But I want to get started right away, so I'm going to go back and start it for Monday the 16th. Why not? Per our guarantee, we want you to send the jumbo size postcards because they make a bigger impact in the mailbox and they stand out. Standard size cards, you risk them getting lost in the shuffle. I printed a couple of the jumbo size cards here. This is actually one of our clients. They're beautiful cards. They look good. They make a great impression, and people hold on to them. One little tip to save you some money is to select standard class mail instead of first class mail. You might be wondering why. Well, first of all, everybody likes saving money, right? So why not make a bigger impression by getting the bigger size postcard and save 15 cents per card on the postage? So for 150 postcards mailed at standard class postage, I've done the math for you. It comes out to $121.50. Also, if you break that down, it's $9.72 per client for the entire year. So for less than 10 bucks, you can stay in touch with somebody in your sphere of influence and make an impression and stay top of mind. Keep in mind, you also want to do the send, call, see approach. Now they say it takes 3 contacts for somebody to recognize you, 7 contacts for them to associate you with the industry that you're in, and 27 contacts before you become a brand name in their mind. So that's why consistency is key. The only way that we could think of to be consistent and give people something tangible is to schedule a sphere of influence postcard campaign. Now that I've selected my postage, standard class, I'm going to add my mailing list. Again, if you don't have your mailing list, we can help you. It's simple, but I've got an existing list in my account, so I'm going to select that. I'm going to attach it, and here we go. So just like I said, $121.50 for 150 postcards. You can send more, but for our money back guarantee, we want you to send 150 minimum. And you can see the difference in price here. So it is 15 cents difference. So now all I got to do is select the back of my card. I'm just going to pick this one. Now, if you want it to be your default back, you can save that. But for now, just to show you how easy this is to get through, I click the next button. If I wanted to edit anything on the back of my card, I can. I can either change the wording, or if I want my tagline to be in bold, quick, simple, easy. So it's super simple. So I'm going to click the next button. Some people have asked, hey, can I edit the front of the cards? Well, Some cards, yes, but this campaign, no. And for our guarantee, you don't want to. We know these cards work. That's why we selected these campaigns. So if you change it, you're going to throw the guarantee out the window. Stick with the proven content that we know works. And you can edit the back of the card all you want to, but we recommend don't mess with something that works. Don't reinvent the wheel. These things work. So you can see the dates that they're scheduled for. Another common question is, well, what if I want to add more people to my mailing list? Can I change it? The answer is yes. We send you an email the day before the scheduled mailing date, and you can change the information on the back of your card. You can also edit your mailing list. If you want to remove some people from it, if you've been using your free business-based tool, you want to add some people to your mailing list, perfect. You can do that all the way up until midnight, the day before those cards are scheduled to go out. So you have complete flexibility. It's 100% risk-free. And another good thing is it's pay as you go. So we are not billing you for the entire year's worth of postcard mailings in advance. You don't pay for them until the day they're printed and mailed. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to tell you in the very beginning, there's no setup fees. So you can create a free account at prospectsplus.com, and you have access to thousands and thousands of professional marketing pieces that are written by industry experts. And the artwork is, I think our newest graphic designer has been with our company for 15 years. We've got a very talented team that knows what they're doing and they know what works. So I'm going to scroll down here and let you see the back of the postcard. So these things are basically ready to go out. And all I'm going to do is check that this is my final proof and check out my campaign. If you already have a credit card on file, that's great. You can use that. If you don't, you can add a payment method. Now, if you have a promo code, this is where you're going to enter it. Now, we're not advertising this promo code on our website, but for anybody that participates in our daily training sessions, we are giving you a promo code that will save you half price on your first month's mailing up to $61. We've never offered that large of a discount before. So write this down. It is simply the name Cowboy. And you type that into your promo code. It's a one-time use, so it'll take $61 off your first month's mailing. Let me roll back for a second. If your first month's mailing, if your mailing list is only, let's say it's 75 people, and it's not up to 150, then it's going to take 50% off. But the maximum savings is $61. We're really excited about that. And that's just to try to excite you to get you started and get you on track. We had a lady just the other day. She scheduled not just her sphere of influence, but she added her geographic farm to her mailing. She's sending out 1,000 postcards per month, and she's scheduled out until the end of 2021. Beautiful thing about that is she does not have to worry about making time to sit down and create marketing pieces or cut and paste or put postage on it. Her marketing is on autopilot for the next 12 months. And now she can go on more listing presentations. She can make more prospecting calls. She can show more properties. And guess what? She can go on more closings. So the reason it's on a schedule is because what gets scheduled gets done. It doesn't get any easier than that. If you think about it too, when you go to the dentist office, before you leave, they're already scheduling your next appointment just to make sure you don't forget to schedule it later. So before you even leave the dentist office, they're scheduling something. We schedule, well, most of us, some people walk in, but we schedule our haircuts, or we might schedule dinner reservations so that we know we have a seat at the table. So there's millions of good reasons why you should schedule your mailings in advance. We also have another feature so these campaigns do not include holidays, but we do have some great holiday postcards. I'm going to just go over here to products on prospectsplus.com. I'm going to go to postcards. Just so you know, in addition to your monthly sphere campaigns, you can go to our holiday section. I'm just going to pick a holiday card, and I'm going to pick standard class postage. Jumbo postcard, standard class postage. You could also do first class if you're up against a deadline, but let me just pick a particular card here. And if I wanted to I could schedule out every holiday in 2021 in addition to my sphere of influence mailers. And I'm just going to show you, I'm going to add my mailing list. Boom. Hit select. And always check this is my final proof. That lets us know that you proofread everything. If you wanted to download a PDF and print one out on your inkjet, you can see what it looks like. But this is what I wanted to show you, schedule for later. So now I can do this today on November 13th, and I can have this Happy Holidays postcards go out on, let's say, November 2nd. And it'll show up around the middle of December. So we have that feature for one-off postcard mailings, but you can go and schedule any postcard we have, you could schedule for a future date. So anyway, that is how you schedule a mailing or schedule a campaign and also schedule a single postcard mailing. I want you to write down that promo code Cowboy because you will save money on your first month's mailing. So we're excited to share that with you. I also want to show you how to get help. In addition to our resources tab where we have some training videos, we also have this help button, and you can go to our frequently asked questions. So these are very valuable. Also, if you want to contact our customer support team, here's their contact information as well. Before we open it up to some questions, I'm going to also show you, if you do already have your mailing list put together, even if it's not at 150 yet, upload it. You can manually add to it as you go on the fly. So you click at the top, you click on mailing lists. Oops. Oh, wait a second. No, I'm sorry. Forgive me. You go to your drop-down menu. So on your login screen, your email address, you go to your dash or your pop drop-down menu, and here's where you go to mailing lists, and you click on add list, and then you can upload list. If you don't have a template, you can click one of these CSV file or Excel spreadsheets. If you already have your mailing list compiled, you simply click on choose file, and you can upload the list from there. And it will go into your account, and you can begin scheduling your mailings and be done with it. Set it and forget it. So if you have some questions, go ahead and use the chat feature, and I will do my best to answer those for anybody that has a question. Anyone? If I had sound effects, now would be a good time for me to play those for you. All right, well, until somebody pops up with a question, I'm gonna give you my phone number and my email address. If you need any assistance with anything, email again is cowboy@prospectsplus.com. My phone number is 877-351-3663. That's 877-351, the word done, D-O-N-E, 3663. And the reason we picked that number is because we know what gets scheduled gets done, and we want to help you get your marketing on autopilot. If there's no questions, we can wrap things up. If you have a question, just use the little chat box and I will get a notification and I can address that for you. Otherwise, feel free to reach out to me and email me directly or call the 877 number, and I can work with you one-on-one. So what time is it now? It is 1:25. Okay, well, we're going to be doing these every day, Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. You're welcome to jump back on anytime. And email me any questions, give me a call. If you need any help with your list, let us know. And thanks for tuning in. You guys have a great weekend. Talk to you later.